Hello and welcome back to another Understand Your Buyer video. In this video, we're looking at repeat diminisher. So what is it? And it's quite simple really, but the name sounds cool, doesn't it? Basically, when somebody says something challenging to you, repeating it back to them or asking them to repeat what they've said can help to diminish what they've said, and it takes the power out of it. And this works really well in negotiations. So if somebody's making a wild demand, you can repeat back, okay, James, so you're asking for this, this, and this? Have I understood that correctly? That's one way of doing it. Or, James, sorry, could you just repeat everything that you want from this deal? By getting somebody to repeat it, it can take the power out of it. It can diminish it. And it's very, very useful in conversation to stop us getting bowled over or moved into a position we don't want to be in. How does it work? Well, it works because it's one thing to say challenging things or make outrageous demands, but it's another thing to stand by your word once the moment has passed. And by repeating it, you're kind of being held to account. It's very similar to that principle that people are generally tougher on email. They write harsher emails and texts than they are in real life. They can kind of hide behind it. So there's this sad irony that most of the time we operate out of politeness. Or if I make an outrageous ask of you, you're more likely to not really challenge me on it and be nice and see what you can do, rather than say, sorry, James, could you just repeat? Did you just ask me to do blah, blah, blah? Because in doing that, it really brings to the fore my request and makes it obvious that my request is actually quite outrageous. And that repetition diminishes the power and takes it away. So how can you use it? Well, there's two simple ways we can do this, and I've kind of done them already here. So two ways. First one is you repeat back what somebody has said to you. So James, you only want to pay 50p for this service. Is that correct? Repeating it back to me in that way makes it real. Second one is you get them to repeat it. This is far more powerful because they're doing it with their own words. And what you're essentially saying, rather than please can you repeat this, you're almost saying, do you really stand by what you said? And have you got the courage to say it again? That's kind of what you're really saying, or at least that's my take on it. So you ask them to repeat about what they've said. So, sorry, can you just say that again? As though you're taken aback or you're not really sure. In both cases, the repetition of the outrageous demand, the challenging thing, should help to take some of the power away from it. So that's repeat diminisher. When you repeat back something that is said to you or ask the person to repeat what they've said, it can help to diminish the power of what was said. Well, that's it for another Understand Your Buyer video. And if you like this kind of stuff, then you'll definitely like the book, which you can buy at understandyourbuyer.com.